Natalia Grace is a Ukrainian orphan who arrived in the United States in 2008. Natalia, who has a form of dwarfism, lived with several different foster families before being adopted by Michael and Christine Barnett in 2010. At the time, the Indiana couple believed they were adopting a 6-year-old girl, but the Barnetts soon became suspicious of her age, as she had many young adult features. In 2012, the Barnetts petitioned Marion County Probate Court to legally change Natalia's age from 8 to 22, changing her birth year from 2003 to 1989. The following year, the family moved Natalia into an apartment in Lafayette, Indiana, before moving with their 3 sons to Canada and cutting off contact with Natalia. Natalia then met Cynthia and Antoine Mons, whom invited Natalia to move in with them and their children just days after their first meeting, and she accepted. In 2016, the Mons petitioned to become Natalia's legal guardians. However, a hearing was required to determine whether Natalia was a minor or a legal adult. After a judge maintained that Natalia was legally an adult, the Mons dropped the guardianship petition, but Natalia has continued to live with the family in the years since. Natalia's story grabbed the attention of the public in 2019 when Indiana prosecutors leveled charges against the Barnetts for neglecting a dependent. Michael and Christine subsequently revealed to multiple news outlets that they believed Natalia to be a con artist adult, posing as a child, and that she had intended to bring harm against their family. Michael said in a November 2019 appearance on Dr. Oz's true crime show, "It's obvious that her records were falsified. This is an adult masquerading as a child. We took her to the stress center to have her evaluated that she is having thoughts of harming others, and she is stating out loud that she is attempting to taking the life of Christine." Over the 2 years that she spent with the Barnetts, the couple alleged that she had tried to poison Christine's coffee, attempted to drag her towards an electric fence, and would place clear thumbtacks face up on the stairs so that they could step on them. Natalia, however, has denied their claims and maintained that she was a child when the Barnetts adopted her. Michael detailed more of the threats he and his ex-wife, the couple split in 2014, allegedly faced from Natalia in The Curious Case of Natalia Grace, a 3-part docuseries that premiered in May 2023. Michael said in the documentary, "She threatened to stab my sons, drag their bodies outside, and bury them underneath the deck. I promise you, within 5 years, someone is deceased." But Natalia spoke out in her own documentary, The Curious Case of Natalia Grace. Natalia Speaks that debuted in January 2024. Natalia said in the docuseries, "In every lie is a hidden truth, but you've got to dig enough to be able to see it. They're not going to get away with this. This is my side of the story." She added, "Do I look like a monster to you?" Natalia said that she believes that she was brainwashed by the Barnetts. She said, "Christine coached me to lie about my age and say I tried to end the lives of my parents. Why would you do that to your child?" Michael was found not guilty in October 2022, and Christine's charges were dismissed in March 2023. In the wake of Natalia's legal battle with the Barnetts and the subsequent media attention, Cynthia and Antoine have stood by her. The couple appeared alongside Natalia on Dr. Phil, reaffirming to Dr. Phil that she was a minor and had never exhibited any violent behavior towards anyone in their family. Natalia Grace was adopted by the Mans in 2023, but what had seemed like a happy ending was undone by a shocking plot twist at the end of the last episode of The Curious Case of Natalia Grace. Natalia Speaks. The producers of the show received a troubling phone call from Antoine Mons. He said, "Something ain't right with Natalia. This girl is tweaking." He added, "I feel like she's the enemy in the house. And she said to us, we have held her hostage, made us look like we're the enemy." Cynthia Mons then said on the call, "Natalia is stabbing her family in the back over a complete lie." Antoine added, "She's done other things too, but this was a new low. Natalia does not have emotions for nothing but herself. We're done. We're done with her." There are claims that the only source of income for the Mans family is to be foster parents. They select their victims based on their disability. Then they take control of their money by becoming what's called a payee. A blood test conducted by the medical lab, True Diagnostic, revealed that Natalia is approximately 22 years old, which suggests she was a child when the Barnetts adopted her. Natalia said, This one little piece of paper throws every single lie that the Barnetts has said right into the trash with a match. It just proves that I was not lying about my age. In January 2025, Natalia is preparing to live independently by studying for her GED and learning to drive. In the future, she hopes to become a teacher and have a family of her own. She said, "I'm a girl who loves kids and wants to get married and have children. But one of my biggest things is not making promises I can't keep. I've had too many promises that have been broken. I'm just ready to move on." She lives with the DePaul family, friends who previously tried to adopt her.